Hello, Western New York. I mean, hello from Western New York. And, well, it's evening. You can see it's kind of overcast. You know. Not quite sure how well the grass seeds are doing, but I will certainly know within a week. As to whether or not my lawn is starting to come back, or if sadly my little brother wasted his money. I hope he didn't. You know? Yesterday I stopped by a couple of stores and I picked up a couple of new blueberry plants. This one right here from Walmart, Blue Profusion. Let's see here. It's got some flowers on it. A couple of berries that look like they're starting to develop. Don't have to be a professional landscaper to have a great looking yard, yada yada yada. So you dig a hole slightly bigger than the pot. Remove pot from the plant from the pot. Place plant in hole level with soil. Fill gap and hole with soil gently firm around plant roots and water for keep well yada yada. Anything else? Okay. 6+ hours of daily sun. Water daily when the top inch of soil is dry. Gets 3 to 4 feet tall by 3 to 4 feet wide. Already to negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit, or negative 34 degrees Celsius. Late spring and early summer is the pruning thing. Or is that the fruiting? Yeah, that's the flowering, fruiting, whatever. This one here was from Walmart, the Blue Profusion. This one I got it from, this one I got from Kmart. And, it's the Sunshine Blue. That's your tangy large blueberries ripen from mid to late summer. Prefers moist, well-drained, acidic soil, enriched with organic matter. 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. That's your fertilized in spring with acidic, acid-loving stuff. Spring through fall, water weekly. Winter prune 25% of largest canes to ground. Don't need to protect it. Well, this is mainly through. This is like zoned 5 through 9. Although usually from what I hear, this variety is only good in up to zone 6. So I kind of taking a chance with both of these. You know, they cost me less than $14 a piece. You know, roughly. So, you know, I'm taking a little bit of a chance with this one. Because, like I said, usually it's kind of recommended only to zone 6, and this is zone 5. So, you know. And I'm gonna need to mow the yard again, like I'm supposed to, every week. Well, this year seems most everything's coming along. Excuse me. Roses are doing good. Let's see here. Well, I might end up with some blueberries. Hopefully, I mean... Oh. Little flower thingy popped off. Luckily, it wasn't like it was the important part. I hope not. I may plant... I hope to put those two in the ground tomorrow. Okay, let's see here. Well, looks like my blueberries are coming along. Most of them look like they've been pollinated. At least the flowers look like it. Plan to put the one blueberry right here. Yeah, one a couple feet away, you know. At least enough space so we can get the lawnmower in. Too bad this thing didn't have any good fruit buds. I mean, I would love to have seen the pink fruit on these. On this one and that one. Yeah. Oh well. Gonna have to do a little bit of... Might end up doing a little bit of trimming at some point, you know. Thin out the dead stuff. But this is looking good. Most of them look like they're doing good. Don't know about some of the rosebuds on this rose. But then again, it's, you know, it's late May. So, you know, that's probably a little bit of a factor. And that was probably growing in some sort of tunnel before my brother bought it. Nothing too much on these honeyberries for obvious reasons. Nothing on the bleeding hearts. Again, obvious reasons. Recently planted. Don't expect anything. Well, might end up doing a little bit of looking, you know, to check on the fruit on this one. But then again, you know, we're going to be having plenty of fruit on this one. You know, I mean, wish I had a dime or something, you know, to show the relative size compared. You know, I mean, although then again, you could probably use my finger as a rough guide. You know, I mean, these are coming along, you know, at least the size of a pea. Well, bigger than a pea, actually. Red currants, well, these three, nothing on them. Of course, this one here, you know, it's got a few, you know. You know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not much, but next year I should have some. Yeah. And these are coming along nicely. Probably start the harvest around mid-June at the least. These are getting a good size. Well, these are looking okay. You know? Say is from the whole fact that I mutilated them. This is doing pretty good, you know? This one has a good side new cane popping up. Aside from this weed. That one's doing okay too. I tied my Mars to this post, you know. Generally, you know, that way it has a means of supporting itself, you know, hold itself up, well, be held up, you know, and try to have it grow more or less straight, although I do plan to do some trimming on it, you know, early in the spring, you know, coming spring. You know, spring of 2018. Gonna need to trim this wild rose a little bit, because there's some dead parts on it. You know. Same with that one though. Looks like it's got some dead. And then of course you got the weeds, you know, you gotta deal with. Might end up cutting this branch off. Don't look all that good. Yeah, it'll come spring next year. Well, that way you know. I mean, there's some that look good, and others, of course. You know, it's always a matter of trial and error. And as for this, let's see here. What do I have that's any good? I mean, I don't... Nothing on this. No buds. No nothing. Down here I got one bud. I might have another. But this part is... I might have to wait a little bit. And try and train this. And this... Sorry, Buttercup. You're just a weed to me. Or means of getting in some mulch, you know. Cheap mulch, you know. I mean, I got, you know, a couple of leaves on it, but then again, when I did plant it, it was in one of those paper pot things. I mean, although I did, you know, take a knife and cut the sides on that, you know, so that way the roots could grow out. Hope it's alright, you know. The wild one's doing pretty good, you know. You know, gonna try and train that. You know. I mean, of course, I am a novice at this. You know, keep this going just in case. This is coming back nicely. You know. Most is all acclimatized to, you know, things. This is doing wonderful, wonderful. You know, I mean, it's got lots of good growth. I'd end up doing a little bit of trimming on it, you know, come spring, you know, and hopefully by that time I'll be able to train this to, you know, grow up along in here, or however it all works. Hopefully. And got this duck thingy. Oh, he's a duck. This is doing good. That's doing good. That's doing good too. Wild rose is doing fine. That's doing fine as well. Let's see here. These are doing okay as well. Might be a few sections I might want to take a closer look at, like that one black raspberry down in here. And I see you got plenty of suckers popping up. Not easy when you can't see what you're doing. But most of this is doing okay. One thing I'm going to have to try and do is set up some sort of trellis. You know, preferably after I deal with the older ones. Most everything's coming along good. And I think I see some flowers on at least one of my plants starting to form, which is always good. Might have to get a little bit closer when I don't have the camera to check on my fall goals from last year. You know? And also my black raspberries and blackberries and all that. See how well they are doing, you know? Of course, I got the burdocks coming up. The maples are doing fine. Again, gotta remove some weeds. I'm gonna do doing some weeding over the weekend. Yeah, that's come along nice. Same as that. Yeah, my strawberries are doing fine. Yeah, along in here. That being said, I think I'm going to be purchasing some more at some point, you know, I mean, some better quality ones. You know, that way I make sure that my work here does not go to waste, you know, I mean. You know, I do all this work and I want more than 1, 2, 3, 4. Four, 5, 6, 7 strawberry plants. You know, granted, it's my first time working with bare root strawberry plants, so I guess I can't complain too much, but you know. Black raspberries are coming along just fine. They'll probably do real good for me next year. Although, like I said, I'm going to have to do a little bit of mowing, especially up in here. Wilds are doing good. I might have a little bit of a pest issue, if that's any indication. Although most of them do look fairly well. Where's... Don't know what these things are, but you know, they're... I don't eat them. I don't need them. I don't eat them. I don't need them. They're just a weed. Don't think this one here sent up any suckers, unless I accidentally yanked them out. Which is indeed possible. Like I said, I'm going to need to do a little bit of weeding. You know, get rid of these weeds, you know, around my black raspberries, and that one's doing real good. This one's doing okay, though a couple of its siblings I accidentally trimmed a little too early, shall we say. And that does happen. Nice size taproot. If nothing else, smells a bit like carrot, but I'm not going to eat it. Last thing I want to do is eat it and get sick. Most of this is doing pretty good. And this black raspberry, well, some of these black raspberries, I'm actually going to have to do a little bit of measuring and figure out about how tall they are, because when they get to about 3 to 4 feet, they kind of recommend that you cut off 6 inches. Or they branch out. You know? And also, so that way you get more black raspberries and blackberries in general. Don't know what my makers are going to do, though. Well, like I said, I'm going to have to do some trimming on my blackberries, but, you know, they're coming along nicely, you know, get nice and tall. Which is nice to see, nice to see. Oh, nice to see, you know, lots of nice suckers, nice, you know, black raspberries look like they're going to be doing pretty good. Fall golds look like they're going to be doing pretty good. If nothing else, I got good soil. If nothing else, I mean, I'll get When your weeds have good roots, that tells you got good soil. If nothing else, you got good soil. Good soil. I'm going to need to take my little sickle and do some trimming. You know, and take a look at these blackberries, see who all's popping up canes. Excuse me. Well, this is Western New York. You've seen my new plants. You've seen my blueberries, my currants, blackberry, gooseberries, honeyberries, grapes, and everything else. And well, I got some taco meat to warm up. You know. And all that sort of stuff. Well, this is Western New York. Subscribe if you like this. Post comments. Hit the like button. Subscribe to me. You know? Let me know what it is you think about all that I've done. Alright? Well, goodbye.